Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here today for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising's horoscope for the lunar cycle. We are starting this lunar cycle at the new moon in Libra on October 21st and going until the new moon in Scorpio on November 20th. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe. I've also got some pretty cool links down below. Please check those out. One of those links down below is for this calendar. This is Llewellyn's 2026 astrological calendar. It's got all the transits. It's got the planetary connections. Let me show you. It shows the moon's movement on every day. It shows the planetary connections. If you're wanting to plan your life in advance, pick some good days. This is important. Also want to say congratulations to Daryl Grigsby. He was the winner of Leo Season's free reading. Thank you, Daryl. It was great to do your reading. Check out his reviews in the link below. Let's go ahead and get started. So Virgo, this new moon in Libra on the 21st is taking place in your second house of finances and family values. This is a beautiful new start. Venus is there blessing this new start. This new start, this new moon, also has a mild square to Jupiter. So a square is 90 degrees. Jupiter is about 4 degrees off from this exact 90-degree square, but it is still lending its energy to it. This is a little bit of overconfidence. However, confidence in any form is great. This is going to be a good new start. Go ahead and get it done. Whatever you're doing new financially will be blessed under this new moon on October 21st, Virgo. Then on October 22nd, Neptune, which is going retrograde in the sky, moves back into Pisces. So Pisces rules your 7th house. This is the house of other people in your life, spouses, partners. Is very ethereal, very easygoing, doesn't like a lot of rules, tends to feel things, is artistic, is spiritual, and everything I just described pretty much describes Neptune. So when Neptune retrogrades back into Pisces, you may not feel this, but it is happening on October 22nd. Also on October 22nd, the sun moves into Scorpio. Scorpio rules your 3rd house. This is the community you don't choose. These are the people in your environment, siblings, cousins, neighbors. This area of your life just becomes a little bit more important every year when the sun moves into Scorpio. This is part of your yearly cycle, Virgo. Then on the 24th, Mercury, also in this 3rd house of community and the environment around you. Mercury's how we speak, it's how we think. Mercury makes a trine to Jupiter. So a trine's an easy energy flow. This is 120 degrees apart. Jupiter is abundance, it's positivity. Jupiter has been going through your 11th house. These are your friends, the people you choose to network with. So something about the way you're speaking and communicating with the people in your neighborhood, your siblings, your environment is positive. Maybe that positivity is coming from your friends. This is a beautiful, enjoyable energy. Also on the 24th, the sun squares Pluto. So the sun is newly in that 3rd house. And Pluto has recently entered your 6th house. These are your daily routines, your health practices. This can be a little bit of an identity crisis. Someone in your daily life, your daily routine may say something, may try to be a little bit controlling, and this can cause some insecurities about perhaps where you live, your neighborhood, where you grew up. This is a fast-moving energy, but it is also taking place on October 24th. Then on the 25th, Mercury is still in that 3rd house. These are the people you don't choose that are in your environment. So Mercury trines Saturn. So Saturn is in that 7th house as well. So Neptune's just moved in there. Saturn has been there. Saturn provides a structure, restriction. It can cause some blockages. The people you are in a relationship with may feel like they are testing you or trying you with Saturn there. And communication in the neighborhood with the people around you is kind of causing you to think about these new structures or rules, restrictions, whatever's going on in your long-term relationships. This is a faster energy, Virgo. Then on the 27th, Mars in that third house, the community around you, trines Jupiter in the 11th house. These are your chosen friends, the people you network with. So you are feeling motivated, maybe a little bit aggressive towards your neighbors or siblings, and it's coming from the abundance, the fun, the protection that your friends are providing you right now. We're feeling this energy build up a little bit on the 25th, 26th, and it comes exact on the 27th. Then on October 29th, Mercury trines Neptune. So Mercury is how we speak, it's how we think. It's in that third house of community, and it's got this easy connection with Neptune in that seventh house. So with Neptune in that seventh house, you're not necessarily seeing your partners clearly. I know Saturn's there testing things, but Neptune is being activated by Mercury with this contact. This is earlier in the day. Shortly after Mercury makes contact with Neptune, Mercury changes signs and moves into Sagittarius. This is your fourth house, family and upbringing. Just about as soon as Mercury goes into Sagittarius, it opposes Uranus in your 10th house. So this is the house of career, legacy, how you're seen and remembered in this world. And Uranus likes shocking people. It's the planet of surprise, of chaos. It can cause destruction. Something surprising happens in your house of career and legacy shortly after Mercury moves in and opposes it. So this could be communication with family. This could just be thinking about family. This is a fast-moving energy. Also on the 29th, Mars in that third house, the community we don't choose. Mars is our aggression. It's how we go after things. Mars trines Saturn. So when Mars trines Saturn, this is precision. We like to get things done the right way. We are motivated to do the right thing and have high standards. And Saturn's in that seventh house. These are your partnerships. So you are motivated to maintain standards in the neighborhood with your partner. All this energy is going on the same day. This is all taking place on October 29th. That should be a pretty interesting day, Virgo. So put that on your calendar. Then on the 30th, Mercury in that third house, community and environment we don't choose, Mercury sextiles Pluto. So Pluto is recently in that sixth house. This is your daily routines, your health practices, something about communicating, getting around in the neighborhood, talking with the siblings, is triggering some type of disruption or reorganization of your daily routines specifically for that day. That has taken place on the 30th, Virgo. Then on the 31st, there is no specific planetary activity, but y'all enjoy Halloween. On November 2nd, Venus squares Jupiter. So Venus is in that second house. This is your finances, family values. You've been enjoying your money. You've been finding cute stuff in the store to buy. Venus squares Jupiter. This square is a 90-degree angle. This is typically a frustrating energy. With Jupiter, we tend to overdo things when a square is involved, and this may be overspending money. You could be out enjoying your friends and just spending more than you anticipated. This is still a very enjoyable energy. November 2nd should be a good day. Put that on your calendar, Virgo. Then on November 3rd, Mars, still in that third house of the community, trines Neptune. So Neptune's in that seventh house. This is not seeing the partners clearly. This is them being a little bit of a fantasy. Maybe you're not trusting them, but being active in the community, maybe going for a walk, maybe bickering or competing with a neighbor is causing you to just see your significant other, your partners, in just this beautiful light. Like they are just fantastic, better than you could even expect. surely better than the neighbor's spouse. We're feeling that energy build up on November 2nd, and it comes exact on November 3rd. Then on November 4th, Mars moves into Sagittarius. This is your 4th house, family, home, upbringing. Just about as soon as Mars moves into Sagittarius, then it opposes Uranus in that 10th house. This is very much something surprising happening at work, triggering an argument in the home life. Be careful not to say or do anything you're going to regret, Virgo. That energy is taking place on November 4th. Then on November 5th, we have a full moon in the sign of Taurus. So this is your 9th house. This is your higher calling. This is the area of your life that you want to work hard. This is the area of your life of long-term learning. This is long-distance travel. This is the thing you have to work a long time in order to master, to be a guru at. There is tension there on the 5th between your 9th house and that 3rd house, the community. Also on the 5th, Mars, newly in that 4th house of family and upbringing, is sextiling Pluto in your 6th house, those daily routines. This is a very much aggression in the home from someone controlling in your daily life, someone who's trying to transform you, get you to change. On November 6th, Mars sextiles Pluto becomes exact. So we are feeling this energy under the tension of the full moon, but it comes exact on November 6th. So just be aware of that energy. Also on November 6th, Venus moves into Scorpio. So Scorpio is once again that 3rd house. This is community, siblings, and the environment you don't choose. You're going to be enjoying these folks. Venus is going to be there. They're going to be looking better. They're going to be a lot more fun. There may be some cookouts in the neighborhood you get invited to. Go to them, Virgo. You will enjoy yourself. Venus is going to be in Scorpio for the next few weeks, so definitely enjoy this energy. Then all week, we've kind of been feeling the tension build up, the electricity, to Uranus, which has been going retrograde in the sky, moving back into Taurus. Taurus is that 9th house, that higher calling, that long-distance travel, long-term learning. There's been some blocks, chaos, some, oh my gosh, you won't even believe this story kind of stuff. There's about to be some blocks, some chaos, some crazy stories, some, oh my gosh, you won't even believe this type stuff going on in the area of your life with long-term learning, long-distance travel. Uranus is going to be there for the next few months, so hang in there, Virgo. But we will be feeling this energy for sure about a week beforehand to a week afterwards. Then on November 9th, Mercury, which is in that 4th house, family, home, and upbringing. Mercury stations, it stands still in the sky and gets ready to go retrograde. So whenever Mercury is standing still in the sky, it's hard to communicate. It's hard to get things done. Technology doesn't necessarily work very well. Traffic is normally not fantastic. This is all taking place in your home life. So if you can, that is not the day to organize your home. That's not the day to try to communicate with family. Just kind of chill and hang out that day with no agenda if you can, Virgo. Once Mercury starts moving backwards, then we've got a little bit of energy again. Then that's a good time to clean out closet. It's a time to reorganize the home, get back into any projects maybe you've left off and that you've been meaning to do. Mercury is going to be retrograde for the next few weeks, so take advantage of this energy. Then on November 11th, Jupiter stands still. So Jupiter stations and starts to move backwards in the sky. So Jupiter is the 5th planet to go retrograde right now. So if you're kind of feeling sluggish, like it's taken a little longer to get things done, that's because all these planets are retrograde. This many planets retrograde, make sure to meditate in the morning. Be more careful with how you go about things. Take your time. It's a little bit more difficult to rush through things when this many planets are retrograde. Jupiter is in your 11th house. These are your chosen friends, the people you make an effort to hang out with. They've been very protective. They've been taking care of you. You've probably been getting all sorts of benefits from them since June. So this is a time to go back over those memories, maybe buy them a drink or two. Jupiter is going to be retrograde for the next few months. Then on the 13th, Mercury, which is retrograde in that 4th house, family and home, in Sagittarius, Mercury conjuncts Mars. When Mercury and Mars gets together, this is very much aggressive words. This could be thinking mean thoughts, fast speech, fast thinking. In the sign of Sagittarius, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. That's the planet of expansion, abundance. Sagittarius is very much go big or go home. You could do some verbal damage in your family on the 13th, Virgo. So be aware of this. Things are going to come out of your mouth before you even think about it. So just try to hold back if you can. That is on November 13th. Another energy to be aware of on November 13th, when Mercury and Mars gets together, this is also fast driving. So be careful on the road out there. That is on November 13th. Then on November 17th, the Sun trines Saturn and Jupiter on that day. This is very much the energy of structure, stability, positivity. This is a very wholesome energy. We are emotionally going to be feeling good. These energies are taking place in your 3rd, 7th, and 11th house. So these are the houses of your relationships. Definitely spend some time with other humans that day if you can. It's going to feel good, Virgo. This is a fast-moving energy, but that does take place on November 17th. Then on November 19th, Mercury, which is retrograde, moves back into Scorpio. This is that 3rd house. This is community, neighbors, siblings. It's a good time to reach out to neighbors you haven't seen in a while. Catch up with your siblings. Mercury is going to be in Scorpio for the next few weeks, so enjoy this energy, Virgo. That then brings us to the end of this lunar cycle. So on November 20th, we have the new moon in Scorpio, that 3rd house. Also during this new moon, we have what is called a Mercury cazimi. That is when Mercury lines up with the heart of the sun. This is when the divine sprinkles beautiful ideas around the planet, clarity, aha moments, realizations. This is definitely a new moon full of clarity. Also on the 20th, Uranus sextiles Neptune. So Uranus is in that 9th house. This is higher learning, long distance travel. There's been some crazy in that area. And it is sextiling Neptune in that 7th house. So something about crazy or chaos with your guru, teachers, your long-term learning is causing you to see your spouse, your partners in a better light, in a better way than they normally are. So this is an interesting energy that is also taking place on the 20th, Virgo. So that is the end of this horoscope reading. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Please like and subscribe. Check out the links down below, and I will see you again soon.